This is Eagle Al, and today I want to talk about a linebacker, not N'Kobe Dean, not Nicholas Merle, but possibly the rotational linebacker. And also, we could possibly get that starting spot from Nicholas Merle, Christian Elliss, going into his third year. And why not Christian Elliss? But let's get straight into it.
Hey, what's up? It's Mauro Ojimo. Shout out to Eagle Owl, the biggest Eagles fan out there. Make sure you like, comment, and subscribe.
All right, so I want to talk about a guy who's interesting, that's on the roster. And I believe it's a small competition, but I think Nicholas Merle, my personal opinion, will win it. But Christian Elliss. He's been looking great. He got the interception. He was the standout during OTAs when the media was there. And even Brandon Lee Galton said, he's the dark horse to get playing time. A lot of us want Davion Taylor to step up because he got the athletic. He's just so athletic, but the injuries and do he really love football? You question his football acumen. So it's just something about Davion Taylor that's just off, and maybe he just don't fit with the Philadelphia Eagles culture. But when I seen Christian Elliss last year, he had about 22 snaps. That's not a lot, but he had 11 tackles. That was against the Tennessee Titans and the Giants. If you combine the snaps and the games between the two teams, 11 tackles, 22 snaps. That's not bad. And you got to remember, one of the big reasons why we cut Andre Satchway is because Andre Satchway was really good at special teams. But we wanted to switch it up a bit. Let's see what this kid Christian Elliss got. We put him in and we put Satchway back on the practice squad. So this kid can really play. And I think it will be some competition between him and Nicholas Merle. Now, Nicholas Merle should win the competition, but I think there's going to be sometimes we see him in the game, and it's going to be like, man, we want him to stay on the field just a little longer. He's over 6 foot. He's about 240, so he'll be a big linebacker. He'll be bigger than N'Kobe Dean, and I also think he will be bigger than Nicholas Merle. So this is just a guy to watch out for. I know our linebacker course, then like I mentioned, Davion Taylor. I really like Sean Bradley. He's coming off an injury, though. Let's see how he recovered from that. I know it's an undrafted guy. A lot of people was mentioning that's getting a lot of buzz, which I will look into him. I wanted to talk about Christian Elliss because he got some time in the league. I seen him play a little bit. I'm not saying he's TJ Edwards, but he got TJ Edwards-esque, meaning he's building himself up, getting better and better and better. He showed flashes last year that can't be ignored. He's showing flashes in OTAs. I'm just saying, don't be surprised if his name is mentioned as time going on in training camp, and they be like, yo, there's a guy named Christian Elliss that's really competing with Nicholas Merle. If we even go that route with Nicholas Merle and N'Kobe Dean. Because you got to remember last year when we was talking about safety position, we're like, who's the safety? Yeah, I like Anthony Harrison, Marcus Epps, but can they really handle that pressure of being a 1-2 punch at safety? Then Howie Roseman ended up getting C.J. Gardner-Johnson basically when the season was close to starting. So don't be surprised if something like that happened to pair with N'Kobe Dean. But as I look at the roster right now, I think there will be some competition between Merle and Elliss. I know a lot of people probably going to look at this video like it's kind of crazy. I know you come up with crazy takes, but this might be the craziest one. But I'm telling you, this kid, Christian Elliss, can really play. On my old page, I actually broke down, and I'm not sure why I can't find this game film anywhere anymore, but on my old page, if you look up Al Kabir, Christian Elliss, there should be like a film of me breaking his gameplay down, how good he was against Tennessee. And he's just a linebacker we can't sleep on. we just simply can't sleep on, man. But I see the writers reporting on it. I'm reporting on it. A lot of people requesting a report on it. And a lot of people put in my comments when I mentioned the linebacker position, like, yeah, I like Murrow and Dean, but don't forget about Christian Elliss. Christian Elliss is a dog. That's my opinion on this. But what do you think and how do you feel about Christian Elliss? Am I giving him too much praise? Or do he actually have an opportunity to start? But this is Eagle Al, man. I'm out.